Hi, my name is Kenneth Carroll. I'm a poet, teacher, and host from DC. And in 2017, I was the DC Youth Poet Laureate. And I bring that up because in that same year, I met a facilitator at my school. I went to, at the time, Woodrow Wilson Senior High School. And every year we would have a poet from Split This Rock, a teaching artist, come in and do workshops with us every Wednesday it was. It just kind of became a normal thing, but we didn't necessarily have the same one every year, so I didn't really know who we were going to get. But I was so lucky, and I only wish I could tell myself at the time how lucky we were to get Amoja Sumler as our facilitator. Amoja came in, and I think I was already I had been doing poetry for a while then, and I was looking for something with a bit more rigor.
We have assembled a team of 3 poets from DC.
Amoja brought that. He brought a challenge, and he brought knowledge that I just really wasn't even looking for necessarily. So for a year, I got to do workshops with him. My whole poetry club did. And it was just a super cool experience. And again, I brought up the Poet Laureate thing because I think that year there were so many catalysts kind of pushing me to write more, to do better. And that was a huge one for me. Just being in a class with Amoja Sumler and just watching him work, listening to him talk, all these different things. One of the cool things about poetry is sometimes you get to, the people who are your teachers sometimes become, your friends. The people who are your mentors sometimes become the people you end up working with in the future. And I had that pleasure recently. I've stayed, kind of connected to Amoja, but recently I was so kind of honored to be reached out to go to Magnolia, Arkansas to teach.
Beautiful Magnolia, Arkansas, with my team. 2-time Grand Slam champion Amin Dalal, the Youth Poet Laureate Kenny. Out of breath, getting ready to go over some curriculum and have a wonderful week teaching poetry and arts education and creative writing to a whole new batch of aspirants. Woot. Go team, go. Of all time. Again, none of this stuff is stuff you're going to be tested on, so it's not stuff you got to remember.
Amoja's always been very conscious of that with himself and with the people he works with, and in turn with me, as well as both his student and a co-facilitator for this project. And it's so interesting talking about being a co-facilitator with him, because I feel like this year, almost more than 2017, I felt, just on that trip, felt his mentorship and felt, in the same way, him pushing me both in my work and in life. And these things I think about, these, the ways I move through the world. So I am so grateful for Amoja. And the only thing I could ask is that whatever powers that be, let him continue to do the work he does. And just, hopefully I can, both continue to watch him work and continue to work with him, because it's been such an amazing opportunity for me. Yeah, so thank you so much for your time.
I'm here in person this year because y'all are capable of getting participation and things out of students that I never thought were possible. It's incredible. I'm so glad y'all are here.
Thank you so much.
It's true though. It's 100% true. Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. Always wanted to climb stairs. First and foremost, I would like to thank my partners
Woolly Mammoth and Strathmore Institute for the vision and systemic resources without which we very well would not have gotten started. The dedication and energy put into this inaugural Arts and Social Justice Fellowship, in particular by Lauren Campbell and Kristen Jackson, serves as a roadmap for every arts engaged and social justice minded nonprofit in the DMV, but indeed the nation to follow. To say that hundreds of hours were spent simply selecting the cohort that would best be able to engender and expand the concepts we have put forth would be a gross misunderstatement. Through those hours of going over potential applications from all over the region, they were able to assemble a potential group of applicants from all over the region and assemble an Avengers level group of superhumans.